All right, guys, welcome back to Prometheus. Oh, no! Welcome back to Prometheus, where I jump off of cliffs and break my ankles. Anyway, guys, I've got some plans for today. Number one, we just leveled up, and that's because I just did a quick little simple mission. It was just repairing an old base out off yonder over there. Really easy, and so I got that done. We leveled up, and so I'm thinking about upgrading the base a little bit because we've got some new materials that we can use. And then I also want to make a greenhouse because we're starting to get some farming plots down. Everything's starting to kind of come together. We're going to need some more of the reed flowers as well as the yeast plants so that I can make some more beer and wine and make them consistently. Now, last episode, I put down these berry plants just to add some color on the side of our base, and I think it looks all right, but I think we could use some more color. Maybe we'll get to that here sometime this episode, no guarantee. But as for the greenhouse, I was thinking, you guys mentioned using this island down here, which I think is a great idea, and it would definitely fill up some of the area down there, which I think would look good. But then I was also thinking, we've got the entire cliffside over here. We've got a bunch of space that we need to use up, and we are building a... Oh my goodness, we must be getting a lightning storm. But what I was saying is that we've got a bunch of room over here, and we might as well use it up. We're making a cliffside cabin. I mean, we made one. We've got one right now. And so we might as well kind of concentrate some of the things up here on the cliff, at least where we have space. So I'm thinking maybe somewhere over here, or maybe just over right here, depending on how close we can actually build to this cliff here. And now I also mentioned a new building material. I don't think it's necessarily new, but it's also kind of new. We've got the beeswax wood building base set. Now, this used to be called the reinforced wood, and I think it also looked different. I can't really confirm that because I never actually built any of the pieces, but the little image that it has for the beeswax building set, it looks different. It looks a little bit more yellowish orangish than it used to. But since I leveled up, I'm gonna go ahead and unlock that. And I don't know if I'm gonna unlock the advanced set just yet. We've got 3 points, but you guys also let me know I should be using a fireplace because it is very risky to have a campfire right next to my bed. So let's go ahead and unlock that. We're gonna have to find a spot to put that, but right now I have no clue where to put it because I would love to have it up against the cliff here, but I don't know if that's going to work. Again, I plan on expanding out this way anyway, so we're gonna end up moving things around regardless. First things first, how do I fix this broken leg? I need a splint, but I'm pretty certain I don't have that unlocked. Oh no, I do. That's right, I did unlock it. So I just need some rope, wood, and stick. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's grab the rope out of here. And then we've got some sticks and some wood. Perfect. Okay, did we craft that on ourselves? I think so. Yes, right here. Okay, let's craft that up and hopefully kind of speed up the recovery process here of our broken leg. All right, apply the splint. And there we go. It's gone. Okay. I didn't know if it was going to reduce the amount of time that we had to wait for the broken leg to heal or if it actually just cured it. Looks like it cured it. So, good deal. But for now, let's go ahead and offload the wood and the sticks in there. I have a ton of meat on me. And if we look in our icebox, the icebox is actually pretty darn full as well. We could probably empty out some of these things like the watermelon. And then what else do we got in here? Some tomatoes. We can find the watermelon and tomatoes around the area. So, it's not too big of a deal to get rid of those. Let's go ahead and throw some of the dried meat in there. But yeah, back to the plans for today. Both a greenhouse and the new building set. It's kind of ambitious because I think it's going to be pretty expensive. For the greenhouse, I don't just want regular glass. I want reinforced glass. But, oh yeah, I still have to unlock that as well. Let me go ahead and find that really quick. Okay, here it is. Let's go ahead and unlock that. And then we also have to separately unlock reinforced glass. Ooh, I don't love that. That's just more points to spend because I need to also probably unlock the reinforced advanced set. Okay, well, let's go ahead and use that last point there. And then while we're here, let's go ahead and look at the talents. We just have 1 point to spend. Maybe we just put it on the discount glass perk here. That's going to reduce the cost of crafted glass building pieces by 10%. I mean, we might as well. Let's go ahead and do that. Now, let's jump into the glass working bench and see what that costs. We've got the regular glass wall, but the reinforced glass wall, that's going to be a couple of steel ingot, 18 glass, and 6 epoxy, versus the regular glass wall, which is 2 iron ingot, 18 glass as well, and 6 epoxy. So instead of just iron, it's steel. So maybe I start cooking some of that up right away. That would probably be the best option. We've got a bunch of epoxy in here. I'm going to grab all of that. Now we need to make a bunch of steel bloom. We either need iron ore or cooked iron. We should have quite a bit of both. Oh yeah, look at all this iron ore. I am going to fill my pockets with all the ore there. Jump back over here, just throw them all in there. And how many can we make? Only 32, and that looks like we're actually just short on charcoal. Let's go ahead and start crafting those. We've got a bunch of charcoal in our storage. I'll grab another 1,000. Jump back over here. Throw it all in. And how many more can we craft? Another 43. So about 70 plus steel bloom we're crafting up right now. Do we have any in here? Does not look like it. I think that should be enough for now. Now, the second resource that we're going to need a bunch of is going to be glass. So we've got a little bit of silica ore in here. Do we have any more somewhere around here? About another 100. And then, oh, we've got a bunch more in here. Now, I probably shouldn't burn up all of the silica, but I'm going to. Because I think we're going to need a lot. I'm not going to do the math. I never do. That's usually a mistake, but we're winging it. And I should probably empty out some of these ores as well. So let's grab pretty much everything that we can there. And add the stacks in here, and that's completely full. Let's grab all the iron ore out of there. Throw it in there. And put the copper ingots in there. Okay, that freed up some space here in the furnace. So I'll let the glass cook up. How's the steel bloom looking? We've got 23. That's going to take a while. It's going to take another about 4 minutes. And while that crafts up, let's jump over to the glass working bench. We'll just throw all of the epoxy in there. And then, yeah, we'll let the glass cook up. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I think we've got a little bit spare glass. We've got 12 in there. Nothing in here. And 20 more. I think that's it. Let's double check the storage over here as well. Nothing, 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 and I don't think anything in here. Nope. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and put the glass into the bench here. There you go. And now we're definitely going to need to level up a little bit more to unlock some more things like the advanced building set of the glass, as well as the beeswax wood. But we should actually check out to see what it costs for the beeswax wood. All right, for the wall alone, it's going to be 4 fiber, 15 wood, and 10 beeswax. Now, something I just remembered is I don't think we're able to produce any beeswax, are we? We've got a bunch of honeycombs. Let me take it all out of there. And looking at the tech tree here, the very last unlock for the beehive is the beehive extractor. It says it's an extractor that attaches to a beehive that can process honeycomb into honey and beeswax. So, again, we're going to need to level up one more time at the very least in order to unlock the beehive extractor. So, let's actually just throw all of the honeycomb back in there. I don't really need that, and I don't need to take up precious inventory space with it all. And then what else do I have in my inventory that I could probably offload? Not a whole lot. Oh yeah, I did get some free platinum tools from the mission I just did. They were just in the storage within the little cabin that I was trying to repair for the mission. Platinum pickaxe, hammer, and a spear. So I'm definitely not going to complain about the free tools there, but I do need to offload some of these. Let's go ahead and throw the spear in there. And I currently have a platinum pickaxe, but its durability is pretty low, so I'm going to swap these out and then put it into storage here. Now we've got the floor torch. Let's just go ahead and place that, I don't know, right there for now. We don't even need to use it. I could probably just destroy it. And now let's check our fabricator really quick. Can we make any shotgun shells? We're down to 6. We need some gunpowder. We've got 12 here in the mortar and pestle. Do we have any sulfur that we can use to craft some more? Here, let's just grab a stack of 50. I don't need to make a ton. I just want some extra on me for the time being. All right, I'm going to wait for that to craft up. We'll craft up some more shotgun shells. And if we've got any spare gunpowder, some more rifle rounds as well. All right, gunpowder all crafted up. Let's jump back over to the fabricator here. How many can we make? We can make 16 shotgun rounds, and that's only because we're actually short on epoxy. Let me jump up to the glass working bench and just grab a little bit of these. We'll grab the stack of 50, and then we'll jump back over here. Make as many as we can, which is all 19 because we had 19 shells already, or cartridges rather. And then how many rifle rounds can we make? Another 6. Oh, that's because we are short on the ammo casing. So let's make 50 here. Now we can make 21 more rifle rounds. So I'll take the buckshot cartridges and then all 21 of the rifle rounds for a total of 56. Not as much as I'd like, but I don't really need them right now. We're not going on any massive big missions right now, so I'm not too worried about it. But okay, the steel bloom is all cooked up. But our furnace right now is cooking up a bunch of glass. So, I don't know. Do I make a secondary furnace? It might be worth it. For that, we're going to need some concrete mix, epoxy, rope, and ingot. We've got all of that, except I think for the concrete mix, unless we've got some spare in here. Oh, we've got 8. What do we need to make some more? Just some stone? I think we've got some spare stone in here somewhere. Yes, we absolutely do. I'll grab a stack of 100. And then we'll throw it in the mixer here. And then I think it said we needed 20. Oh, perfect. We can make exactly 12. So that'll bring the total up to 20 on the dot. Alright, we've got our second furnace crafted up. Now, I just don't know where to put it. I could put it upstairs. I could put it kind of around this area. But I'm thinking we might as well get rid of the stone furnace. We don't really have a use for this anymore. It's just kind of taking up space. It's a lot slower, and it does not craft up the materials that we need at this point, at least for the more advanced stuff. So we're going to take everything out of there, and we're going to pick it up here. And then we're going to move the rest of this stuff too, like the standing torch, unless we've got room. It does not look like it. I'll have to move this anvil as well. Alright, second concrete furnace is down, and I placed the anvil right next to it for our convenience. I'm going to throw all of the iron nails back in there, this obsidian pickaxe, which I'm not using currently, and then I got to jump back over to the storage here and grab the coal ore that I put in there. We got to use that as fuel, so we're going to pop that in there along with all of the steel bloom. So that'll craft up 75 steel bloom, while this one is crafting up all the glass. And now, since I unlocked that fireplace, do we craft that in here? Yes, we do. We need 120 stone and then only 30 wood. Oh, it's actually pretty easy. We grab the wood out of here, and then we're probably going to be running a little bit low on the stone over here, but that's all right. And then we'll jump back in the fabricator and get this bad boy crafted up. All right, now, where in the world do we place this? Well, there actually is a spot right here that I could put it. If I tried to put it anywhere else, I guess I could place it maybe on the corner over here, but I plan on expanding the base that way. So I think for the time being, we could probably just place it right here. Yeah, I mean, it looks okay. Looks kind of weird phasing into the wall like that. The reason that I don't like it phasing into the wall like that is because I want it to actually look like it's going up and out of the roof. So this is not a great spot for it. I'm going to leave it there for now, but in the future, we're definitely going to have to move it, especially when we renovate our entire base. But at one point, I barbecued up a bunch of carrots, specifically for our animals. And it looks like a bunch of them are about to expire, but we're going to go down here and throw them in the food trough for all of our beautiful pets. There we go. You guys enjoy. What are you doing? Get off the stairs, Merlin. I don't care if you go upstairs, but the problem is, when you get hungry, you're going to be jumping off the ledge, and I don't need that. All right, anyway, we've got our fireplace down. We've got everything cooking up that we're going to need. So let's go ahead and close up this door. Let's go over to the contact device and check out what simple quest... Wait, actually, let's check out the operations. Now, you guys have been telling me to check out the miasmic research mission, but here's the thing. I was also advised that I'm probably not ready for it, and on top of that, it's a 4 out of 4 skulls difficulty. I don't love that. We get 250 ren and 500 exotics. That would be amazing, but again, I don't think I'm quite ready for it. So let's see if there's anything else that we can do. I don't think there is. At least not in the open world out here. At least not on the bottom down here. We can't do anything. Up here, we can start a lot of these. And these up here at the top are to specifically start down the tree to get to the null sector. I actually wonder, is this Ashlands retrieval, is that also in the null sector? Or do we have to do the 2 operations before the null sector finality to get into the null sector? For those that don't know, the null sector, here, let me show you. It's right on the map. It's right over here. See all this? That's the null sector. And normally how it would work is we just have to explore the map and we'll start to uncover the kind of fog of war. But that's not how it works for the null sector. You go to the null sector and you do not have a map. It does not uncover anything. You don't know where you're going. And they specifically gave us the ability to craft, I believe, like some flares so that we can drop them as kind of breadcrumbs to find our way back. But again, that is an area that I don't think that I'm ready for. It is apparently even more difficult than just the regular missions and operations out here on Prometheus. So I think for the time being, we just stick to the simple quests in order to level up at least. Once we level up more, we're going to be able to get the equipment and the tools that we need in order to take on these more difficult operations. But we've got either a hard hunt or a medium cache. I say we go with the medium cache. That'll be a quick and easy one. I can actually do that before I go to sleep for the night. Now, let's check out the map, see where it's at. It's off here in the corner. I am going to take the big bird out, runaway number 43, wherever he may be. Is he sleeping in the barn? Oh, I love to see this. All of the animals are using all the beds. The bison right here, Kelvin, he's been kind of stuck. At one point, I set him to lay down, and then just recently, I set him to just wander, and he hasn't really moved from this spot. So I'm going to have to keep an eye on him. He's been able to drink the water, which is good. I've been having to manually feed him to make sure that he doesn't die of starvation. But anyway, let's jump over here to runaway number 43, and we're going to take him off to the hidden cache. And look at that. This is apparently a medium simple mission. We got some flint arrows, iron bolts. Ooh, 38 rifle rounds. A little bit of gunpowder. Perfect. All right, well, that was the mission. That's the entire mission for probably some of the easiest XP we will ever get. So, I've got some silica and some salt around here. I think I'm going to mine up a little bit before heading back, and then we'll go to sleep for the night. Alright, good morning. First things first, I'm gonna head out here, and our plants should be done, right? Yes. Oh, what about the yeast? Oh my goodness, that takes forever to grow. Okay, well, I'll get all of the reeds here at least. There we go. Yeah, I think it's because we don't have the right biome for it. Yeah, minus 60% planted crop growth speed. Not great. That's why we need a greenhouse for sure. Once we put them in the greenhouse, it's going to allow them to all grow faster, not only because they're in a greenhouse, but because they're technically in their own biome. But let's go ahead, go to the kitchen bench here, throw all the reed flowers in there. Don't really need them right now. And then I did get some more seeds from that, so let's go over to our plant container, throw them in there. That is chock full of tons of good stuff in here. Lots of seeds. I want to make sure that I hold on to as many seeds as possible so that we can plant them whenever we need them, and we're going to have our own steady supply of plants. All right, anyway, how is the glass looking? Quite good. I'm going to take as much as I can. We're going to head up to the glass working bench. Throw it all in there. And then what about the steel? Is that still cooking up? Looks like it's done. It is. Let's take all of that. And then we're going to throw that in the glass working bench as well. And how many walls can we make? We can make 12. I'm thinking about doing a 3x3 greenhouse. So 12 is the exact amount of walls that we actually need. So let's go ahead and start the crafting on that. And we can use the regular glass roofs if we want. I don't really want to use those. I kind of want to use the little bit of a different angled ones. Those are in the advanced building set though, which I don't love. But right now, we've got enough to craft up a door. And oh yeah, I'm going to need some beams too. How many can we craft? 10? Let's start with 10. We might need a few more, but I'm going to stick with 10 for now. I know we don't need all 10 to make sure that it's all kind of stable, but I'm kind of going for aesthetics as well. And now for the foundation of the greenhouse, I'm not sure what I want just yet. We might just start with stone. I think that's probably going to be the easiest option. What do we have for stone floors in here? Oh, plenty. I'm going to grab 9, and then we need some beams for that as well. I'll just grab a stack of 20 stone beams. Probably switch those up as well. And let's see where we can put this bad boy down. I'm thinking maybe somewhere over here in the corner. And I just realized we have all of that area to build on too if we want. We could have basically an entire village, or maybe like a strip mall basically that goes along this way with all the different buildings. But I don't know how many buildings I can really fill this out with. I think it would be beneficial to actually have the greenhouse pretty close. That's one of the reasons why I don't want to build it on the island, is because we would have to go all the way down there every single time that we want to check on and harvest the crops. So yeah, I'm thinking we kind of build it over here. And if that's the case, I might just need to extend this brick foundation over this way. Yeah, I might need to use the stone floors for now because I don't think I have any more of the brick ones. We used up pretty much all of the brick that we had. Yeah, I'm not seeing any more in here, and we only have 6 more clay brick, which is not enough for what I want to do. So yeah, let's just use the stone floor for now. We're going to have to upgrade it in the future. This is just going to be temporary, but I'm going to have to move some things around, so I'm going to try and get to work and see what I can come up with. All right, actually, really quick update. Something I just realized because I was waiting for the storm and I was just taking care of some housekeeping items. I didn't realize that I could actually make beeswax myself. I'm pretty sure I did at one point, and I just completely forgot that I could handcraft it. It takes 2 honeycomb to make 1 beeswax, so it's still pretty darn expensive. But what I'm gonna do while we wait for this storm is grab all the honeycomb that we have. We'll throw it all into the mortar and pestle and see how many we can make. 66. How much did it cost to make just 1 wall? It takes 10 beeswax to make 1 wall or 1 floor. So yeah, it's quite expensive. We can only make 6. If we wanted to upgrade our entire floor in here to beeswax, that'd be quite expensive. I wonder if it's cheaper if we use that extractor instead. I'm not sure, but let's check out our storage really quick. We do have 8 more worker bees in here, and then we've got some queen bees as well. I can't remember if we can make more worker bees or not yet. I'm gonna have to set up my beehive one more time. I don't think that we can. Oh wait, no, yes, we absolutely can with the beehive breeding center. I have that unlocked. Did I have that in my beehive? No, I didn't. I just had the expansion. So let's go back into the tech tree. What does that cost to make? That takes 20 beeswax, 16 platinum sheaths, and some steel screws. We'll have the beeswax. Do we have the platinum sheaths? I don't think so. Did we make some in here? We've got composites. Yeah, let's see. Let me check the storage, see if I have any spare. Yeah, all we have is 2 platinum sheets in the fabricator here. All right, well, in our concrete furnace, we have 18 platinum ingot. I'm gonna grab all 18, jump back over to the fabricator, and let's see. It makes 4 for just 1 platinum ingot. Let's just use 10 of them. We'll make 40 total so that we can have some spare in the future as well. We'll throw the platinum ingots back in here, and then I think we should have everything that we need. But while we wait for the beeswax to cook up in the mortar and pestle, I'm gonna get back to work now that the storm has passed and see what I can come up with. Right now, this is kind of what I've done. What I was thinking is that we just kind of have the greenhouse facing this way. We have a door on this side, and then a door on this side. That way we can get through to the other side of the cliff when we need to, because right now we're kind of running out of space over on this end. I guess I could build some floors out this way and kind of extend it around. I might end up doing that regardless because we don't really need this space right here. Either way, like I said, let me get back to work and see what I can come up with. Okay, so far this is what we've got. Not the prettiest thing in the world. And the glass, or at least the reinforced glass, has definitely changed since the last time I used it. I kind of like it. It definitely gives the more reinforced vibes, especially with what looks like kind of wire going through. I guess that would be the reinforced part. But let me go back to the glass working bench, and let's see, can we craft up anything else? No, what are we missing? Oh, epoxy. I was crafting up some more of that. Let's go ahead. Oh no, I didn't craft it yet. Oh shoot. Well, we've got a ton of beeswax still crafting up. Let's cancel that for the time being. We have just enough to make that last part of the beehive. So I'll clear that out, and then I'll make up all the epoxy here. There we go. Grab that. Jump back up to the bench up here. Now I'm gonna need at least 1 more door since we added a door on the other side. How many floors can we make? 3. That's actually just enough. The problem is we need more of something in order to make the roofs. What do we need? Some more steel. Oh, and probably some more glass and potentially some more definitely some more epoxy. A little bit of everything. Well, if that's the case, I don't think I've got any more steel in there. No, we're gonna have to craft everything up again. Okay, I think I have everything that I need. So let's go ahead, grab it all. Let's jump back over to our new work in progress greenhouse. And let's throw the floors down there and the glass roofs. Let's start placing these bad boys. Okay, well, I completely forgot about these empty spaces right here. So I guess I need 2 more walls and then 4 quarter pieces. Well, for the time being, let's go ahead and throw the door on the other side here. There we go. Okay. Now, I think I'm still going to be short on resources. Let's go and double check, though. What can we craft up right now? I need 4 of the corner pieces. I can make exactly 4. Then I just need 2 more walls. But hold on, let me craft these up. Sounds like something's going on down here. Someone or something is attacking the base. Okay, I think it's a jaguar. No, it's a drac. Let's go ahead and open this up. Take care of you. Ooh, we got a whole family. All right. Well, they used to be a family. I don't know what's going on, but we're getting tons of predators out here. I got a couple more jaguars in the vicinity. Oh, missed that shot. Didn't miss that one. All right, well, I'm gonna leave their bodies out there as a warning to the rest of the animals. You come near here, you're not leaving. At least not alive. Anyway, I need a couple more steel ingot, which I don't think I have the supplies for just yet. What do we need? Probably some more iron ore. Should be just enough. We'll craft up 8 there. And then, did we need some more glass? Probably. We've got 27 more. We're running pretty low. Oh, my inventory is full. All of that meat and bones that I just got from those dracs filled up my entire backpack. Let's go ahead and start cooking those up. And then we'll head back over here. Grab the glass. And then, oh, I need epoxy. So let's go ahead and craft up some crushed bone from all those animals. Then we'll craft up the epoxy as well. Okay, now I believe we should have everything that we need. Just the 2 walls. Oh, no, we're short on glass. I didn't do the calculations for that. Oh, boy. Do we have any more silica? 46. That should be enough. But yeah, once we go out on some more runs, whatever we end up doing, I'll try and make sure to pick up any silica that I see. All right, there we go. We have exactly the amount of glass that we need. So we're going to take those pieces and we're going to put them in their rightful places. And there we go. We have a full greenhouse now. I got some stones sticking through the walls, but I don't think that's going to affect us. As a matter of fact, let's actually go ahead and test that out really quick. Got a couple extra crop plots that we can test it with. And yeah, I don't think it's going to be a problem. Oh, now that I think about it, it might be a little bit of a problem. Because I know over here in this corner, right in there, that area struggles to get sun. I wonder if that's going to be the case over here as well. I hope not. But I guess if that's the case, then so be it. We'll just have to deal with it. Right now, I only have 2 crop plots to place down, so let's go ahead and put those down. And then I want the beehive in here. You guys reminded me that it is very beneficial to have the beehive in with the plants. So let's find a spot for that. Do we put that right at the entrance or... Oh, hold on. We've got some more company. Let's actually just stay up here for this one. What are you doing down there? Another drac? What are you guys... Oh, no. Okay. Well, that kind of worked. But now I've got broken bones and I'm overweight, so this is as fast as I can move. This isn't good. Do we have enough stuff for a splint? No, of course not. Why would we? Alright, I ate a couple steaks out of my inventory, so we're not technically overweight at this point. So we're gonna go in here, grab the things that we need for another splint. That's 2 broken bones in 1 episode. I am quite talented, I must say. Alright, we're all fixed up after that little goof that I made. And now I can put the beehive down. I think for the time being, let's just put it, I don't know, right here. It seems random, but I plan on lining this side with the crop plots. I'll probably put a second row along here, but for the time being, I think this will do just fine. And then we're going to throw in the expansion and the breeding center. So now if I throw some queen bees in here, it's going to make some worker bees, and the worker bees are going to start producing more honeycomb. So let's go ahead and grab those guys. I'll grab all the queen bees and all of the workers. And then jump in here, throw the queen bee in. Oh, hold on. I put her in the fuel. I don't need her in the fuel. I need her up here in the breeding center. So, doesn't look like she's working. Does she need electricity? An active power connection will split honeycomb into beeswax and honey, but it doesn't say anything about breeding. What am I missing here? Let me take her out, put her back in. Doesn't seem to be changing. What's going on down here? Why are we getting some more animals attacking? All right, let me try not to fall off this time. Stop attacking my base. Oh, I missed. Oh, great. Now I don't have an angle on him. All right, I'm gonna have to go down there and take care of this guy. All right, buddy. Oh, you're just gonna wander off now? Get back here. There you go. You gotta face the justice. Okay. You know what? Let me grab my hammer. And we're gonna have to repair. Yeah, he did a little bit of damage. It's not too bad. Is there damage to anything else? The door, yes. And the rest should be good. We've got something. Is that a bear? What is happening? Okay, hold on. Ouch, that hurt. Maybe it's the body? Okay, hold on. We've got another animal to my right. Let's take care of this. Take the shotgun back out. Oh, it was my wolf. My wolf was trying to attack the dead bear. But okay, let me check the scarecrow down here. Is this empty? Is that the problem? Oops, I just turned it off. Access fuel? No. We've got 31 spoiled meat in there for another 7.5 hours. I don't know. Must be just that time of night. I don't know what's going on. Either way, let's figure out this bee business. Why are you not producing worker bees? Do I have to have fuel in here? What if we put worker bees in? Right now it's showing a modifier of aura beehive, increased nearby crop growth speed. Yeah, that's fine, but why is this queen bee not producing? If I hover over the breeding center here, it just says it's a breeding center that attaches to a beehive that provides the facilities for a queen bee to produce worker bees. But why is she not producing? Do we need the large beehive expansion as well? Let's check the tech tree here. Large beehive expansion. Expansion for your beehive that will increase its inventory space even further. Yeah, that it doesn't say anything about needing it for more worker bees. I guess we can try and hook up electricity. I don't think that's going to make a difference. Oh, hold on. Before I go any further, we need to apply a suture kit. That bear did a number on us. There we go. All fixed up. All right, let's find our electricity tool. We'll place that down there. And do we have any electricity running out here? We do. I really got to take care of this cable sticking out. Here, let's open up the floor. Oh, after I repair it. There we go. Let's drop down. Oh, let's see. Where can I connect this? Guess there's a spot right here. What if I connect it right there? Can I do it? It's not wanting me to. Okay, there I did. Or at least I hope I did. And let's try and run it over to the beehive here. Okay, so it's connected. And it just says it's idle. So we're clearly producing honeycomb from the worker bees. Oh, here we go. Okay, I think I probably just wasn't waiting long enough. That would be my guess. Yeah, it looks like it's progressing forward now. So it only does half a worker bee per minute. That's kind of crazy. Oh, no, sorry, not half a worker bee. 0.05 per minute. That's why it's taking so long. Oh my goodness, that's gonna take a while. Can I stack the queen bees? No, it doesn't look like I can. Okay, well, let me put the queen bee in here and the rest of the worker bees in here as well. All right, well, that's working. We have to put a couple of crop plots down, but I don't have any more. Oh, and we need to repair our floor here. All right, what does it take for the crop plots? Do we do that in here? Yes, we do. We need a bunch of sulfur, dirt, and wood. Well, it's getting late right now. I'm going to go ahead and turn on our new fireplace. And we're going to go to sleep for the night, and then in the morning, we'll get some more dirt and the things that we need for some more crop plots. Alright, it's the next morning, and one thing that I figured out last episode, which I don't think I ever mentioned, was the fact that we can make these little dirt mounds. We used to be able to do that normally just by digging, but that changed. So now when I dig, it doesn't do anything, but I've got an alternate option to actually make the dirt mounds. Now, I don't know. Oh, I can remove them. That's good. So let me go ahead and get rid of both of these. There we go. And yeah, let me just dig up a bunch of dirt really quick. All right, we got a ton of dirt, and I'm going to be using up pretty much the last of my sulfur to make 10 more crop plots. We've got a storm coming through. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's cancel that. I just remembered I've got a bunch out here. I think we've got 10 total out here. So let me go ahead and grab my sickle. And hopefully the yeast is done. Looks like it is. Okay, perfect. Yeah, let me harvest everything out here, and we'll pick up all the crop plots, and then we can place them in our new greenhouse. Okay, there we go. Let's close that door up. And I kind of had to place them all the way around the little beehive here. I'm going to let this go until it produces more worker bees, at least one cycle. And then I'll end up picking it up and probably moving it, I don't know, maybe in the center? Would that be a good spot? I'm not sure, either in the center or maybe on this side. I'm just trying to think how this would end up looking, because I think once we continue to expand this, it's going to get bigger. So it's probably going to take up more than just the square that it's currently taking up. But for the time being, let's go ahead and throw down some of these reeds. And I know that there is some kind of seed bag that I can unlock. I haven't done that yet. That's mostly because I've been spending most of my points on pretty much everything else at this point. But I threw some yeast plants down as well as some berries, just so we can have some berries up here that we can easily grab if we need them. But now let's check these out. So if we look at them, they're hardy, plus 20% spoil time of harvested items. That's kind of nice. Evergreen, the crops will not wilt. We knew that as well. And then we've got greenhouse, which is plus 50% planted crop growth speed. We've got sunlight plus another 20%. And next to a beehive is another plus 50% planted crop yield. And we're also not getting the notification that the yeast plants are in the wrong biome because they're now in a greenhouse. A well-fortified greenhouse as well. And we should really make use of our watering can. But the question is, what in the world did I do with it? Did I put that in this storage box over here? No, I sure didn't. Maybe I put it in this one? Yes, I sure did. And now before I do that, we might as well craft up the rest of these 10 crop plots. We're going to end up filling out the whole greenhouse anyway, so I might as well have them. But let's go ahead. Let's try and start over here. Go ahead and water. And that got 6 of them? Nope, 7 of them, I think. Wait, is this watered as well? Yeah, these 2 are watered. So 8 total? That's awesome. And, oh, I'm out of water. It used up all the water here. We've got this one right here, the purifier. Go ahead and fill that container. And then water the rest. There we go. Now if we check it out, they're watered, so it's another 50% crop growth speed. That's awesome. These things are going to sprout up in no time. I do have some spare fertilizer. It's not a whole lot. Oh, forgot about this lonely guy over here. That's all right. We got to go get those other crop plots anyway. But yeah, I do have some spare fertilizer, but it's not really a whole lot. I'm not worried about fertilizing right now anyway, especially since we have a ton of modifiers helping us out. And I think what I'm going to do for the rest of these crop plots is I'm going to plant some soybeans. And the reason for that is because you guys told me that apparently soybeans are some of the best foods that we can give to the animals. And we are one short from filling out this side. That's okay. Let's go ahead and plant the rest of these. And there we go. Go ahead and water. And that got most of them. Can we get the last one? Yes, we can. Okay, perfect. Do these have the beehive modifier as well? Yes, they do. All right. I'm loving it. We got basically a full greenhouse of plants right now. It's mostly finished. I'm sure I'll make some changes in the future, especially once we unlock the kind of the lower angled roofs so we can put those up. These are fine. I just like the look of the lower angles. And while we're here, since I didn't use up all of my beams, let's make some angled ones. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. All right, that's what I wanted. That. And then we're going to make a straight one. Put that up there. Oh, yeah, I should probably have some stairs here too. Didn't think about this side. But anyway, let's go ahead and finish up the last 3 beams that we've got. There we go. All right, they didn't make a huge difference, but I kind of like having the beams kind of uniform all the way around like that. All right, now for the time being, I've got to do a couple housekeeping items. I'm going to grab some of this animal fat here because our lantern went out. And we need the fat to refuel it. So let's go ahead, do that. That's all good to go. And now I'm thinking about doing a mission. Now, we are actually really close to leveling up because just from all the crafting we've been doing, we've gotten about 9/10 of the way to leveling up to level 50. So let's head over to the contact device, check out what quests we have. We can do crafting tools is hard. Not going to do that. I've been avoiding that. So let's do the medium hidden cache mission. All right, runaway number 43. Let's head over there and get the easiest loot of our life. Look at that. We got a bunch of steel tools and a little bit of steel ingot. All right. Is that going to let us level up? Not quite, but we're getting pretty darn close. Let's see what other missions we got. All right, well, we've got the option of a down drone, which I'm never going to do again, never in my entire life. I'm just not going to do it. Or a crazed creature, which will give us even more XP. So let's go ahead and select that one. That one should be fairly simple. All right, where's this thing at? Right off yonder this way? Okay, let's jump on runaway number 43. And you know what? Let's bring some company with us. Set you to follow. Let's check out what skills you have. Let's increase your maximum health. And then, who is this? This was Merlin. Arthur, I need you as well. Set you to follow. Check out your skills. And we'll increase your max health too. Alright, I believe I have spotted the crazed creature. I'm guessing it's this guy straight ahead. The big bear. So I've got runaway number 43 here set to stay where he's at. But where in the world are my wolves? They are quite a ways behind. They could move a little bit quicker. I'm going to wait for them to get here. And yes, it looks like it's been confirmed that the roaming beast is the bear. And there's another one running off in the distance. So I'm going to have to be careful. So I'm going to wait for these guys to show up. And then we're going to get to work on this guy. Alright, simple enough. My wolves didn't get to do a whole lot of work there, but that's alright. The bear was mostly focused on me. He didn't really care about my wolves, but either way, we got him down. We haven't leveled up. We've got about a sliver to go, but once we head to the drop pod here and take our reward, we should level up. We've got random seeds and an iron sickle, strawberries plus more seeds, or some medium hedgehogs. You know, we've got a bunch of seeds already, especially strawberry seeds. I do want to add some more hedgehogs around the base. Let's go ahead and take those. Got 12 out of it. Not too bad. And there we go. We've leveled up and got 3 blueprint points, a solo point, and a talent point. And why is the roaming beast back? That's definitely not supposed to happen, but I think we'd take this opportunity for some extra XP. Let's see if we can actually kill him. Okay. we got a second roaming beast, a little 2-for-1 special. I'm not going to complain about that, but I am going to skin him up. And I'm going to check out my wolves' health here because I think they took a little bit of a beating. All right, Merlin, how you doing? You're at 88%. Took a little bit of a bite out of you, but Arthur, you're doing okay. Okay, awesome. Well, I think you both deserve some food, so here's some cooked meat. There you go. All right, let's head back to Big Bird over here. Kind of forgot about him, but it looks like he's still alive and not getting attacked, so that's good. All right, home sweet home. Let's go ahead and check out the tech tree here. Now, I'm still thinking about getting this beehive extractor, but in order to get that, that would take 2 out of the 3 available points that we have, so I don't know if it's worth it quite yet, especially since I realized that we can make the beeswax already just by handcrafting them. Yeah, you know what? Just for now, let's just make the large beehive expansion. That way we can have more storage within the beehive, and we'll just handcraft some of the beeswax for now. And then we've got 2 more points. I'm not sure what to spend it on just yet. I know there's things that I can buy, but I'm not sure if I just want to right now. You know what? Over here in Tier 2, we've got the medical satchel or the farmer's satchel. I'm not 100% certain how these work or how they may even be good for us, but the farmer's satchel says a convenient 16-slot satchel for seeds and fertilizer, and the medical satchel says a sturdy satchel which can carry all sorts of medical supplies, allows instant use of medicine inside the bag. Those both sound super cool, but I wonder, do they act as a backpack? Are they going to be in the place of our current backpack? I'm not sure. You know what? The only way to find out is to test it out. So I just need some rope, leather, and iron nails. Okay, perfect. Now we have everything we need, so let's craft up the farmer's satchel. And we'll grab that. And yeah, did we just have to place that in the slot of the backpack? Okay, no. Or at least I don't think so. My inventory is pretty full. Let me offload whatever I can really quick. Okay, how about now? No, it doesn't work that way either. Okay, so I can open the inventory of the satchel. All right, I gotta figure out how this works. Let's grab some seeds here. We got some carrots, some lily seeds, some tomato, and then I've got fertilizer here somewhere, 13. So what if we go to open inventory now? We can throw the seeds in there and the fertilizer. And it's showing 82. Not sure exactly what that means, but we're gonna throw that down there. And okay, we can open it back up. But can we specifically select a seed out of this? I mean, it doesn't seem like we can unless we go in here really quick. I don't have any open crop plots here. Yeah, I can only seem to open it, so I guess it's a quick and easy way to access some more things. I guess it extends my backpack's inventory, but only with specific items. That's kind of cool, but I'm not sure if it's worth it, at least not just yet. Either way, I think we've got some crops ready to be harvested. Okay, everything's cleared out. How are we looking in the beehive here? We've got another about 45 more honeycombs here. So that's good. And how many worker bees do we have left? We've got 2. Let's throw 2 more in here. So, well, you know, let's just fill it out with all 5. And we've got another 4 after that. So as these continue to produce honeycomb, our queen bee up here is hopefully going to continue to produce worker bees. Now, let me go back to my farmer's satchel. And then I guess just throw Nope, I can't throw regular crops in there. Is it just seeds? Oh, it must be. It looks like they're all inside here. But the thing is I can open this, but I can't really plant things directly from the satchel. I have to take them out and then use them. Well, that's fine. Let's use the fertilizer that we've got left on the rest of these. I'm probably missing something or just messing something up. I don't know. I've kind of got it figured out, but also not really. Either way, let's head back inside. And is there any food that I can make out of the soybeans here? Doesn't look like anything specifically with soybeans. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to the potbelly stove, and we're going to cook up a bunch of crunchy soybeans. Actually, hold on. Before all of these cook up, I'm going to clear that queue. I'm going to grab the rest. I don't think we should be using the crunchy soybeans. Let's go down into the barn here. And I think there's some recipes that we can use these soybeans on. Yes, right here, the survival animal feed. That needs just regular seeds and actual soybeans. So I guess let's open up our satchel. And I don't want to use all of these seeds. These are actually good seeds. If anything, I probably want to use fiber seeds, which I now realize I haven't been keeping. So let me see if I've got any kind of spare of something else. We got a bunch of berry seeds. I think we can afford to get rid of those. There's tons of berries around here. And then let's grab a stack of corn seeds as well. Okay, let's try these out. All right, how many can we craft? 7. And that's going to give our animals 175 max health and 100% health regen. But what else do we have in here? The mountaineering animal feed, which is plus 50% to falling resistance. I think I need that. The sprinter's animal feed is plus 75% stamina consumed by actions, but plus 25 sprint speed as well. Or there's the endurance animal feed, which is minus 75% stamina, but also minus 25% sprint speed. And then the volcanic, which is fire resistance. The arctic, which is increased movement speed in the arctic area and less food consumption and plus cold resistance. And then the desert is plus movement speed, minus water consumption, and plus 15 heat resistance. So a lot of different options. I think right now the survival animal feed, it'll probably be best for our wolves, especially since we'll be using them for fighting a lot more in the future. So let's go ahead and craft up 7 of those. And I wonder, are these going to potentially expire? It looks like they can. So it's going to be about 3 hours, but I'm going to craft these up and see if we can actually salt them. Ah, shoot. Okay, yeah, it doesn't look like we can salt these. Well, what if we put them in the ice box? Does that help at all? 17.9 hours until spoiled. Yeah, it absolutely does. So I'm going to hang on to those until we go on to another trip with our animals, because I don't think there's any use in feeding them just kind of generally while they're just hanging out in the base. But it's nighttime. I'm going to go to sleep for the night. Alright, good morning. Let's go ahead and turn off the fireplace. And I just remembered that we need to make that expansion for the beehive. And I should have everything I need. Yes, I do. Let's go ahead and craft that bad boy up. I think this might add a little bit of aesthetics, a little cosmetic upgrade to our beehive out here. All right, let's go ahead, grab that, pop it in place there. And it added a little house on top. It almost looks like a little birdhouse. I kind of like it. There we go, looking pretty cool. We've got a greenhouse kind of overlooking the cliff. Kind of hard to see through the reinforced glass, but it is technically overlooking it. Like I said, I might end up putting a floor right here as well, so we can kind of wrap around the greenhouse. But I gotta take care of a couple more things, including talent points that I forgot that I have. We'll start with solo. Let's go ahead and select low maintenance. That's gonna decrease our food, water, and oxygen consumption by 20%. And then we've got 2 more regular talent points. I just realized we haven't put any points into the hunting category, so let's go ahead and increase our max stamina here. And then under the habitation tab here, let's go ahead and select ready to work, which will increase our stamina regen by 15%. Now, I'm gonna check up on the fabricator over here. I've been cooking, oh, not the fabricator, sorry, the mortar and pestle. I've been cooking up some beeswax. We've still got quite a bit to go. I've only got 38. I'm gonna grab all 38 right now. And how many of these floors could we potentially craft up? 1, but that's only because we don't have the wood. Let me offload some things here, and I should really put away these soybeans. But what I'm gonna do first is salt them. And I'm running out of salt. Okay, well, I'll put these salted ones in the icebox that I don't have storage for. Okay, I'm gonna drop some of those berries, throw those in there, and let's go and grab some wood. Alright, now how many can we make with what we've got? We can make 3 walls or 3 floors. Just to see what this stuff looks like, let's go ahead and make 3 floors. There we go. And then I actually should have some more beeswax in here. Not a ton, but 23. So I'll throw those in there. And then how many walls can we make? 3 more? Yeah, let's go ahead and make those. I just want to see what they look like. If they look good, I'm going to redo the entire barn at some point with only beeswax wood. It's going to be a huge grind, but I think it would be worth it, again, if it looks good. All right, so let's go ahead and test it out inside our base here. All right, how's this going to look? No, that's not going to work for me. Let's go back to interior wood. At least for the floors. Okay, so I don't like the floors, but let's see if we like the walls. All right, let's test these out. And yeah, looks like regular wood. It just looks like it's got honey mixed in with it. Yeah, I'm not sure that I love it. I was kind of hoping it would be worth unlocking that. I'm not sure if it is. But I will say it does show that it resists tier 5 storms now. Before it was only showing that it resists tier 2. But you know what? Let me just add a couple more here. How would this look? Yeah, I don't think I'd want to do an entire barn like this. Let's put that back to clay. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be building with the beeswax building set now. I was hoping, like I said, that it would look a little bit cooler, but it doesn't really. But one thing that I kind of want to try out is building another reinforced glass door. And the reason I want to do that is because we've got this regular old wooden door right here that's been here since the beginning. It's pretty ugly. It doesn't really mesh well with the rest of the base, so I would like a different type of door on there. But do we have any extra parts? We've got some glass. Oh, I need to offload my inventory again. Okay, now we should have everything we need. Let's throw it all in there. Let's grab that door. And let's go ahead and replace this and see if it looks any good. And there we go. You know what? I definitely think that's an upgrade from the wood doors. I think that looks pretty good. Again, in the future, I think we're definitely going to be replacing the entire base. I'm not loving the scoria brick at this point. We're going to swap it out with something else. But hey, guys, we got a greenhouse down. We've got a beehive to go along with it, producing a bunch of honeycomb and hopefully some more beeswax. We just have one upgrade left on the beehive, so I think that's going to make it look a little bit cooler once we finish that off as well. But yeah, I'm glad we were able to get the reinforced glass down for the greenhouse here. We're able to get some plants planted, and with that, we're going to be able to feed our animals a lot more. Look at that. Our soybeans are, almost all done. There we go. Yep, soybeans are done, and we can use a lot of these soybeans because we get so many. But we can use them to feed the animals, and then we can also use them to make recipes for other animal feed, the survival stuff, whatever that was called, so that they can get some extra buffs with that too. So, very cool. We've got a little system going. Oh, my inventory's full, and I'm dropping all the reeds on the ground, but I'm going to leave it here. I really do hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you did. Throw a like on the video. Subscribe if you want to see some more. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next one. Later.